JJK season 3 just ended. And bro, that finale was insane. Yuta took on 4 opponents at once. Ryu Ishigori finally got the fight of his life. And Sukuna's monologue at the end gave me chills. But here is the thing nobody's talking about. Season 3 didn't even get to the good part yet. What comes next in season 4? Gojo finally gets freed from the prison realm. Sukuna makes the single most devastating move in the entire series. Kenjaku, the villain who started all of this, finally gets what's coming. And then, the fight. The most hyped clash in shonen history. Gojo versus Sukuna. I'm going to break down everything that happens after season 3, full manga spoilers, so you know exactly what you're waiting for. This is going to be worth every second. Let's quickly recap where we are. Season 3 covered the first half of the Culling game, the death battle royale created by Kenjaku, where sorcerers are forced to fight for points across multiple colonies spread across Japan. The season ended in Sendai Colony with Yuta Okotsu taking on Takako Ura, Ryu Ishigori, and nearly Kurorushi at the same time. He won, but crucially, he didn't kill Ryu. He collected his points through a deal instead. That's going to matter later. Meanwhile, Megumi came into contact with Angel, a reincarnated sorcerer from the Heian era whose special ability can destroy the prison realm and free Gojo. The key to ending the culling game is now in reach. And Sukuna just sat there, smiling, waiting, because his actual plan hasn't even started yet. Season 4, officially titled Culling Game Part 2, picks up right here. And the earliest it's coming is January 2027. So let me tell you everything that happens while you wait. Season 4 is going to dive deep into the remaining colonies, and each one has insane fights waiting. First up, Tokyo Colony number 2. This is where Hakari Kinji finally gets his full showcase. Hakari has one of the most broken abilities in the entire series, his idle death gamble technique. Every time he hits a jackpot in his domain, he gets unlimited reverse cursed technique for 4 minutes and 11 seconds, meaning he is literally unkillable for that time. When he hits jackpot, he regenerates from anything. And in this colony, he fights Uraume Sukuna's loyal right hand in an absolute war of attrition. Then we go to the Sendai colony finish, where Maki Zenin gets her greatest moment. She enters a colony with Daido, an unparalleled swordsman with no cursed energy, and Mio, a sorcerer obsessed with sumo wrestling. Through fighting them, Maki reaches her true potential. She becomes a demon war god on the level of her own father, Toji Zenin. This is the moment Maki becomes one of the absolute strongest characters in the series. And then there is Charles Bernard, a manga artist who gets his sorcerer abilities awakened in the culling game. He fights Yuji and gives him an incredibly hard time with his prophecy based technique. A random manga artist giving Yuji Itadori trouble. That tells you how crazy this arc gets. Okay, this fight deserves its own section because it is one of the most unique things Gege Akutami ever wrote. Fumihiko Takaba is a failed comedian with a cursed technique called comedian. Anything he believes is funny becomes reality. Whatever he thinks is a good joke actually happens. Kenjaku, the ancient sorcerer who has been planning for centuries, runs into Takaba while hunting down players in the Lake Gosho colony. Kenjaku tries to kill him and just can't. Because Takaba's technique doesn't care about cursed energy levels, domain expansions, or technique skill. If Takaba believes something is funny, reality bends around him. Kenjaku's cursed spirits become harmless. His knowledge and strategy become completely useless. What starts as a fight turns into the most bizarre emotional confrontation in the series. Takaba pushes Kenjaku to actually reflect on his existence, whether everything he has done was worth it. It is simultaneously hilarious and deeply sad. Takaba doesn't win in a traditional sense, but he does something no one else could. He makes Kenjaku feel something. This is the moment every single JJK fan has been waiting for since the Shibuya incident. After Megumi's connection with Angel is secured, the team brings the back of the prison realm to Jujutsu High's training grounds. Angel uses her ability, Jacob's Ladder, to destroy the prison realm, and Satoru Gojo walks out. The strongest sorcerer alive, who was sealed away while his students watched helplessly, is back. He doesn't even take a second to celebrate. He immediately goes after Kenjaku. Sukuna steps in to stop him. The three of them, Gojo, Sukuna, and Kenjaku, come to an agreement. They set a date for the final clash, the 24th of December 2018. Gojo is completely confident. He says, I will not only defeat Kenjaku, I will defeat Sukuna too. The culling game effectively begins winding down after this. Kenjaku starts tying up loose ends, and everyone starts preparing for the most catastrophic day in Jujutsu history.